Hello one and all, and welcome to YouTuber Review, a show where we go through some of the biggest names in YouTube and analyze them for their quality of content, the current status of their channels, and the personalities they put behind it, while at the same time giving them a minor helping of criticism, but only as long as you spell minor like this.
On our last episode, the Mighty Wheel selection chose none other than the YouTube musician NateWantsToBattle, a man who, if any type of fanbase exists, he has already made a video on it. You like Five Nights at Freddy's? Well, here's several videos on it. You like Undertale? Same deal here. And of course, he does this to a ton of other video games as well. But other than video games, anime is his next target. And he seems to make at least one video on whatever anime he seems to be watching at that time. And a lot of times when he does this, he won't even keep it in Japanese and he'll dub it over into English, which is really cool. And not to mention extremely well made. And to prove it to you, here is his cover of the Death Note opening, played over the actual Death Note opening. Yeah, it's pretty well done to say the least. But covers is definitely not the only thing that NateWantsToBattle does. For certain things that he really enjoys, he'll make his own personal songs for them as well. And because of this, we have a lot to cover on NateWantsToBattle, so before we get too deep into him right here in the intro, let's just start this thing. The YouTube musician known as NateWantsToBattle, according to his About page, joined the site on February 13th, 2012, and also shows that his full name is Nathan Sharp and that he lives in Los Angeles, California. And for the short amount of time that he's been on YouTube, he has already gained himself quite an impressive following. I mean, seriously, look at that number.
That is a lot of fandoms in one place.
But at this point, Nate is sitting pretty with only 15,000 subscribers left before that million mark. That is just genuinely insane. But of course, Nate has not reached this point alone, and he has worked with several other YouTubers. And really, just to see a small example of them, all you have to do is look at his recommended channels list, because it's highly likely if they are there, they have worked with Nate at one point or another. Whether it's singing along with them, or if they just played a game with him one point. If they are on that list, there is a good chance they likely collab. And as far as channels go, Nate has two of them, his main channel, and his second channel, which is very accurately named NateWantsToBattle second channel. Very original. And this channel was created on December 30th, 2014, and as stated very clearly in its description, he basically posts whatever he wants. But not really in a shitpost kind of way, but more of in a way that he uploads stuff that wouldn't really fit on his main channel, aka gameplay and boobs in the thumbnail. And this channel respectively has done quite well itself, gaining over 200,000 subscribers. And besides that, he is also one of the main members of the Big Bad Bosses, which is another YouTube band, which includes himself, Gerard the Completionist, Alex, and Satch. But back over in Nate's main channel, because that's mainly what we're going to be covering here. And if you wanted to scroll through and listen to each and every video on his channel, well, you would be scrolling for a very long time. I'm not kidding, this took me like 2 minutes. But one thing I found that was quite interesting as I was scrolling through his channel is that about for a year or two, his channel used to be a Let's Play channel. Yeah, as I was going through, there was definitely a ton of Pokemon and a ton of Five Nights at Freddy's. But as I started getting closer to the beginning of his channel, I started to notice a lot of these parody songs starting to pop up. In fact, the entire beginning of his channel seemed to be him taking popular songs and then parodying them with popular games such as Minecraft or popular anime such as Pokemon. So his channel started off making parodies of popular songs, moved into doing Let's Plays, and then now is just a music channel. So let's take a look at each step of his evolution, starting with the first video ever posted to his channel, which happens to be a parody of the song Payphone called I'm at a Center. And before I do that, I'm just gonna put a little disclaimer here. This song is on iTunes, so I assume that he has copyrighted the song. Please do not sue me, Nate. This is all for review purposes, and I'm not trying to make any money off you, okay? I bought your CD, be gentle.
I'm at a center trying to get better. All of my hit points spent on you. Where did my speed go? Moving like slow poke ever since you used your trick room.
Yeah, basically it's just the song Payphone, but Pokemonified. And as it is with a lot of parody songs, the lyrics themselves do seem a bit stretched to fit in a few places. Which I guess isn't that big of a deal because it is sung very well. And hell, for being one of the first videos posted on his channel 4 years ago, it's not really a bad start to his channel. I mean, it's his first video, and it has over 1 million views. That is extremely good no matter what way you look at it. But as we do know, he did slowly move away from these parody songs and moved into making gameplay videos, which unfortunately did not get near as much attention as his music did, averaging only about 20k views a video. But as these weren't really his most popular videos, the Five Nights at Freddy's series on his channel seemed to be the most popular of these gaming videos, so we're going to look at one of those. The video itself being a versus competition between him and Shady Penguin, seeing who can make it the farthest in Five Nights at Freddy's.
And every time Chica popped up, you know how normally it's the noise, it's just a noise when they're at the door. He turned the light on, I was just like, pizza? Pizza?
Freddy's looking directly at the camera now with this really,
Yeah, I got that too just now. He's just like, hey.
By the way, no spoilers on who wins this one, you have to go and watch that yourself. But even though these Let's Plays weren't necessarily bad, they were at their core just an average Let's Play with not really much special about them. However, he did get some animated adventures of them, which were very entertaining to say the least.
Hi, Freddy Senpai! Freddy Senpai noticed me! Freddy Senpai noticed me! Don't notice me more than that! It's too much! It's too much! Too much Senpai! Too much Senpai! Oh, okay, that was just the right amount of senpai.
But with that aside, let's move into what his channel is mostly known for, which is his music, which has at least been the meat of his channel for the last year. And really, at the time I record this was the newest video on his channel, which was an announcement for his new album which was coming out called Thanks for the Covers, a cover album by NateWantsToBattle and a few other YouTubers. But literally, as I was putting this video together, he came out with yet another video announcing the launch of his new album, coming out literally tonight. So as per usual, I am going to show you a little bit of a snippet from his new album, but at the same time, I'm also going to ask you guys a little bit of a favor. If you do in any way enjoy any of the music you're about to hear, feel free to pre-order the album. I will have the link in the description down below. Just tweet at Nate letting him know I sent you. That being said, I know you're probably anxious. Let's just play it.
I'm gonna make you bend and break. Send you to me with a way. But let the good times roll. In case God. 'Cause after all this time, I'm still into you. It should be over all the butterflies, but I'm into you.
Now before you say, oh, Whiplash sold out, he's promoting an album. No, I'm doing this because I actually like the music. I'm not partnered with them in any way, and even me just playing those songs for you puts me at risk of getting a copyright strike. But I do support his music, and I want you guys to support it too. And the best way that I'm able to do that is by exposing you to the music firsthand. But in case this video does put my channel in hot water, because let me tell you, I was extremely nervous to be making this in the first place. Again, Nate, I'm doing this to support you, please be gentle. But I'm sure that you can tell exactly how I feel about NateWantsToBattle just from that last bit alone. And hell, you could likely even tell from the very beginning of the video when you saw that I was already subscribed to this person and have been subscribed for over a year. What can I say? Music channels are another huge weakness of mine. I'm not gonna lie, I have about 40 minutes of timeline here of me just singing along to the songs. Disclaimer, I'm about to publicly embarrass myself. If you would not like to mock me for the rest of eternity, please skip ahead now. Please skip, please, just click the skip button. Who's a monster now? This is genocide, the monster inside, the voices in your head. But now I'm home, right where I belong. Through it, hope you're beside you. You cut me off, but I'll always have another way to find you. Yeah, please go easy in the comments. You're not gonna go easy, are you? Well, as far as his music videos go, and even the lyric videos, they are always insanely high quality. Either having an insane background graphic along with it, or just the video itself fitting along with the song. And honestly, just even watching a lyric video for a song, you can tell that an insane amount of time and effort was put into the video. And almost always the song accompanying it is something that you'll be listening to over and over again. And even though I did mention in the beginning that he hops on any type of fandom there is, honestly in the end it doesn't even matter because he makes some of the best content for those fandoms. And honestly, I'm not sure if I can say much else about him at this point other than he's a fucking god. So let's forget the about him section and just get right into the rating because I'm sure you already know what it is. So if you are new, we rate channels under 4 different categories. 9 out of 10 gets them a subscribe, a 6 to 8 gets them a check them out, a 4 to 5 gets maybe watch one of their videos, and a 1 to 3 gets them and avoid them at all costs. So at the end of the day, what score does NateWantsToBattle get? Honestly, I'm gonna have to give him a 10, I'm not gonna lie. Personally, I have not encountered a single NateWantsToBattle video that I have not thoroughly enjoyed. And with all the new content coming out on this channel, it's basically guaranteed that you're going to enjoy everything you see. The production value on his videos are extremely high. His singing is always spot on. He even made a Screamo song, which I genuinely don't like those type of songs, and made me enjoy it. Honestly, you owe it to yourself to go over to his channel and give a few of his songs a listen. They are extremely good, and I swear that you'll have them stuck in your head all day, and that's a good thing. But with that being said, it is once again time to spin the mighty wheel of selection. Okay, I would have liked to get this guy closer to Halloween, but I guess it is October, so we're gonna be taking a look at the creepy side of YouTube with Mr. Creepypasta this Wednesday. Keep an eye out for that, it'll be good. Anyways, thank you all so much for watching this video. If you liked it, please hit that like button, and if you really liked it, hit that subscribe button. I would love a new addition to the Snake Army. Make sure to go check out NateWantsToBattle. He is the first 10 to ever be gotten on this channel, which I mean, props to him. He makes amazing stuff. He really deserves it. Go check him out. Maybe even buy his album. It just came out tonight, and just from hearing the little samples, I'm sure that you know that it's going to be fucking dope. But seriously though, I may have to turn monetization off on this video alone because, well, I don't want to get a copyright strike. I mean, I like Nate, I like what he does. I don't think he would strike me personally, but it's music. This is just gonna get striked automatically, no matter what. Also, make sure to go check out Lord Bung. He's an extremely underrated YouTuber and deserves a lot more attention. As well as go follow me on Twitter because I do a lot of stuff there and you can help decide future videos. Anyways, guys, get Nate to 1 million subs for me and I will see you on the next one. Whiplash, signing off.